Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. The King and Queen of the Ring qualification matches continue tonight. In a thrilling Queen of the Ring triple threat qualification match, Natalya, Shotzi, and Tiffany Stratton are set to clash in a battle of skill, strength, and determination, with only one woman emerging victorious and advancing to the next round of the prestigious tournament. In a colossal King of the Ring triple threat qualification match, the titanic trio of Omos, Braun Strowman, and Fatu are set to collide in a battle of gargantuan proportions, with the ring itself threatened by the sheer force and fury of these three behemoths, only one of whom will emerge victorious and advance to the next round. Becky Lynch's relentless pursuit of WWE Women's Champion Shayna Baszler continues tonight as she faces off against Sonya Deville, the second member of the dominant Pure Fusion collective that she aims to conquer on her determined march to the top. But first, our WWE Tag Team Champions New Catch Republic will be in action.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at a combined weight of 380 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, the team of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, New Catch Republic.
The WWE Tag Team Champions, New Catch Republic, makes their way to the ring, exuding confidence and determination after successfully defending their titles against A-Town Down Under. With their sights set on solidifying their position atop the tag team division, Dunne and Bate are ready to put on a show against all comers. The crowd erupts in cheers as the champions' entrance music blares, signaling the arrival of New Catch Republic, poised to take on the Hurt Business's Cedric Alexander and Ashante Adonis.
And their opponents. Weighing in at a combined weight of 414 pounds, representing the Hurt Business, the team of Cedric Alexander and Ashante Adonis.
The Hurt Business, represented by the formidable duo of Cedric Alexander and Ashante Adonis, emerges with a sense of purpose and determination, recognizing the significance of this rare opportunity to face the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions. With a title opportunity hanging in the balance, Alexander and Adonis are poised to leave it all on the line and capitalize on this chance to take down New Catch Republic. The crowd acknowledges the arrival of the Hurt Business, whose focused intensity is palpable as they prepare to face the champions. The bell rings, and the match begins with Dunne and Alexander locking up, and the champions quickly assert their control, working in tandem to isolate Alexander and wear him down. The early going sees New Catch Republic's signature blend of technical grappling and high-impact strikes, with Dunne and Bate seamlessly transitioning between each other to keep Alexander reeling. The Hurt Business's fortunes appear to be dwindling, but Alexander's resilience and determination eventually allow him to fight back and create an opening for his partner. As Adonis tags in, the Hurt Business's momentum begins to shift, with the duo unleashing a flurry of quick strikes and athletic maneuvers that leave New Catch Republic reeling. The Hurt Business's control becomes more pronounced, with Dunne and Bate struggling to regain their footing. Alexander and Adonis sense their opportunity, pouring on the pressure in an effort to secure a pivotal victory over the reigning champions. As the action unfolds, it becomes clear that the Hurt Business has New Catch Republic on their heels, and the champions will need to dig deep to find a way to reverse the momentum and reclaim their dominance. The question on everyone's mind is whether Dunne and Bate can find a way to overcome the challenge posed by Alexander and Adonis, or if the Hurt Business will be able to pull off a major upset. As the match reaches its climax, Ashante Adonis attempts to seize the initiative with a daring dive to the outside, but his bold plan is foiled when Pete Dunne expertly avoids the attack, leaving Adonis to crash to the floor. Sensing an opportunity, Dunne pounces on the vulnerable Adonis, meticulously targeting his limbs with a series of precise and punishing strikes. championship experience and cohesion of New Catch Republic ultimately proved to be too much for the Hurt Business to overcome. Dunn and Tyler Bates seize control of the match, working in perfect tandem to overwhelm their opponents and set up a decisive finishing maneuver. The crowd erupts in anticipation as the champions unleash a beautifully executed tag team move on Cedric Alexander. The crowd erupts in anticipation as the champions unleash a beautifully executed tag team move on Cedric Alexander. With Alexander reeling from the impact of the tag team maneuver, Bates seizes the opportunity to go for the pin.
Here are your winners via pinfall, New Catch Republic.
In a shocking turn of events, Pretty Deadly emerges from the shadows, launching a vicious ambush on New Catch Republic, catching the champions off guard and leaving them reeling. By doing so, Pretty Deadly sends a clear message, staking their claim for a future title shot.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Dublin, Ireland, she is the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch emerges with a fierce determination in her eyes, her trademark intensity and confidence radiating throughout the arena as she prepares to face off against Sonya Deville. The man's relentless pursuit of Shayna Baszler and the WWE Women's Championship continues tonight, with Deville standing as the next obstacle to be overcome. Lynch's march to the top, seeking not only to conquer another member of the dominant Pure Fusion Collective, but also to avenge the post-match attack she suffered at their hands last week. Lynch is more focused than ever.
And her opponent. From Shamong, New Jersey, representing the Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville emerges with a fierce determination in her eyes, her intense gaze fixed on Becky Lynch as she prepares to unleash her wrath upon the man for daring to challenge the dominant Pure Fusion Collective. With a clear mission in mind, Deville seeks to build upon the momentum generated by Zoe Stark's efforts last week, aiming to further break down Lynch's resolve and physicality. The bell rings and the highly anticipated showdown between Becky Lynch and Sonya Deville is underway, with both competitors eager to assert their dominance and prove their superiority. Deville, fueled by her allegiance to the Pure Fusion Collective, is determined to make a statement, seeking to overwhelm Lynch with a flurry of aggressive strikes. However, Lynch is no stranger to adversity, and she refuses to back down from the challenge. The two women engage in a fiercely competitive and intensely physical exchange, with each competitor refusing to yield an inch. The action is back and forth, with both Deville and Lynch reversing and countering each other's attacks. Lynch seizes the opportunity to deliver her signature manhandle slam, driving Deville to the mat with incredible force. The crowd erupts as Lynch goes for the pin.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch's triumphant victory over Sonya Deville is abruptly halted as her celebration is viciously interrupted by a ruthless Shayna Baszler, who emerges from the shadows to deliver a devastating blow to Lynch with the WWE Women's Championship belt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes makes his way to the ring, his trademark confidence and swagger on full display. as he prepares to face off against the dynamic Montez Ford in a challenge that will test his mettle as a fighting champion. Having overcome the daunting obstacle of Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline, Rhodes is now focused on taking down all comers. The threat of Shawn Spears, who brutally attacked him last week, still looms large. The American Nightmare is ready to put on a show and prove his resilience. But the specter of Spears' revenge hangs over the proceedings, adding an air of tension to the matchup.
And his opponent. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, representing the Street Profits, Montez Ford.
Montez Ford bursts onto the scene, his infectious energy and charisma electrifying the crowd as he prepares to seize a rare and coveted opportunity to face the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. With his dazzling aerial attacks and fearless attitude, Ford is determined to prove himself as a legitimate title contender and make the most of this high-profile matchup. Can the high-flying sensation from the Street Profits capitalize on this chance of a lifetime and make a statement against the champion? The bell rings in the highly anticipated showdown between Montez Ford and the undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes is underway. And Ford comes out with a fierce intensity, determined to make a statement against the champion. Ford's high-energy approach pays dividends early on, as he successfully brings the fight to Rhodes, pushing the champion to his limits. However, Rhodes' reputation as one of the toughest and most resilient champions in the WWE is well-deserved, and he proves his mettle by seizing back control of the match. Rhodes' experience and ring savvy allow him to weather the early storm and gradually assert his dominance, using his quickness and agility to outmaneuver Ford. Despite finding himself on the back foot, Ford refuses to give up without a fight, and he begins to mount a spirited comeback. Ford's determination and never-say-die attitude pose a significant challenge to Rhodes, who is forced to dig deep in order to maintain his advantage. The crowd is fully invested in the match, sensing that they are witnessing something special. Ford seizes the initiative, capitalizing on a momentary lapse in Rhodes' defenses to gain the upper hand. Ford's momentum culminates in a picture-perfect frog splash, and he goes for the pin. Rhodes somehow manages to kick out of the pin, sending a shockwave of excitement through the crowd. Ford is left stunned and frustrated, wondering how Rhodes managed to survive his best shot. With the match hanging precariously in the balance, the question on everyone's mind is what Ford will do next to try and put Rhodes away. Cody Rhodes reasserts his dominance, taking control of the action and delivering a picture-perfect crossroads, sending Ford crashing to the mat. However, Ford somehow manages to kick out of the pin in a stunning display of resilience. Undeterred by Ford's unexpected resilience, Rhodes continues to mount the pressure, determined to put the match away once and for all. Rhodes unleashes a flurry of attacks, each one designed to break Ford's spirit and will to continue. In a bid to put Ford away, Rhodes delivers another crossroads and goes for the pin.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes' moment of triumph is short-lived as Shawn Spears emerges, taunting Rhodes and ominously vowing to finish the job next time, rekindling the intense rivalry sparked by Spears' vicious attack last week.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Bayley and Naomi.
Bayley and Naomi make their way to the ring, exuding confidence and determination as they prepare to face off against the Meta Girls, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson in a match sparked by a heated confrontation over who deserves a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship opportunity. With their sights firmly set on damage control, the reigning champions, Bayley and Naomi, aim to make a statement and prove themselves as worthy contenders for the titles.
And their opponents. Representing Meta 4, they are the team of Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, the Meta Girls.
The Meta Girls emerge with a fierce determination, fueled by their perceived snub after Bayley and Naomi's title challenge to Damage Control seemingly overlooked their own championship aspirations. Looking to prove themselves as a force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division, the Meta Girls are driven to make a statement at the expense of Bayley and Naomi. With their sights set on the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, the Meta Girls are poised to take on the established duo and stake their claim as deserving title contenders. The bell rings, and the tag team showdown between Bayley and Naomi and the Meta Girls is underway. The newcomers are making a bold statement. From the opening bell, the Meta Girls demonstrate a clear game plan, working in tandem to isolate Bayley and subject her to a barrage of punishing strikes. Legend and Jackson's cohesion and communication allow them to dictate the pace of the match, keeping Bayley on the defensive. As the match wears on, Lash Legend begins to assert her physical dominance, using her size and strength advantage to overwhelm her opponents. Legend's power is a formidable obstacle for Bayley and Naomi to overcome, and the Meta Girls' strategy of leveraging Legend's athleticism appears to be paying dividends. Despite being the less experienced team, the Meta Girls are more than holding their own, showcasing their potential and tenacity. As the match reaches its critical juncture, Naomi sparks a dramatic turnaround, fighting back against the Meta Girls with a renewed sense of intensity and purpose. Naomi's sudden resurgence catches Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson off guard, allowing her to gain the upper hand and begin to dictate the pace of the match. As the momentum shifts decisively in their favor, Bayley takes control of the match, using her expertise and ring savvy to outmaneuver the Meta Girls and wear them down. Bayley's relentless pressure forces Legend and Jackson to stumble, creating openings for Bayley to exploit and further cement her team's advantage. Despite their best efforts, the Meta Girls are unable to stem the tide, as Bayley continues to build momentum and dominate the match. Legend and Jackson's frustration grows as they struggle to cope with Bayley's relentless onslaught, and their attempts to fight back are consistently thwarted by Bayley's superior experience and skill. As the match nears its climax, it becomes clear that Bayley is poised to deliver the finishing blow. In a decisive moment, Bayley seizes the opportunity to nail the rose plant on Lash Legend and goes for the pin. Bayley and Naomi's triumphant celebration is short-lived as Damage Control emerges and launches a vicious assault, making it clear that they've accepted the challenge and are ready to put their WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on the line against the formidable duo.
The following Queen of the Ring Triple Threat Qualification match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Calgary, Canada, she is the Queen of Hearts, Natalya.
Natalya makes her way to the ring, her regal presence commanding attention as she prepares to take on Shotzi and Tiffany Stratton in a thrilling Queen of the Ring qualification match. With a rich legacy of wrestling excellence behind her, the Queen of Hearts is driven to fulfill her destiny and claim the coveted Queen of the Ring crown. A victory tonight would bring Natalya one step closer to achieving her goal, and she's determined to prove herself as a force to be reckoned with in the tournament.
Introducing the second competitor. From Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Shotzi emerges with her signature intensity, her fiery personality radiating throughout the arena as she prepares to take on Natalya and Tiffany Stratton in a high-stakes Queen of the Ring qualification match. Having overcome a series of setbacks and injuries, Shotzi is now focused on propelling her career to new heights, and she sees the Queen of the Ring crown as the perfect catalyst for success. With her tenacious attitude and unbridled energy, Shotzi is a dark horse in the tournament, and she's ready to leave it all on the line to achieve her goal.
And their opponent. From Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is the buff Barbie, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton makes a glamorous entrance, her charisma and confidence on full display as she prepares to face Natalya and Shotzi in a high-stakes Queen of the Ring qualification match. With a fierce determination burning within, Stratton is ready to showcase her skills and prove her worth, eager to take the next step in her burgeoning career. A victory tonight, followed by a Queen of the Ring crown, would be a monumental milestone for Stratton, propelling her towards a brighter future in the WWE. The bell rings, and the Queen of the Ring qualification match is underway. It's already proving to be a highly competitive and hard-hitting contest. All three competitors, Natalya, Shotzi, and Tiffany Stratton, are giving it their all, each determined to secure a spot in the prestigious tournament. Natalya, the seasoned veteran, is using her wealth of experience to take early control of the match. She's expertly navigating the dynamics of the triple threat matchup, seamlessly switching her focus between Shotzi and Stratton to keep both opponents at bay. Her ring generalship is on full display, and she's looking every bit the favorite to advance. However, Tiffany Stratton is proving to be a formidable force, refusing to back down from the challenge. She's fighting back with a series of high-impact strikes, momentarily stunning Natalya and allowing her to seize control of the match. Shotzi, meanwhile, is trying to find her opening, sneaking in the occasional offense whenever the opportunity arises. However, her efforts are being thwarted by Natalya. Just as it seems like Natalya is about to take a decisive advantage, locking Stratton in a punishing sharpshooter, Shotzi recovers in time to intervene and put a stop to the submission attempt. Shotzi suddenly finds a second wind, catching both Natalya and Tiffany Stratton off guard with a surprise burst of offense. She's taking it to both opponents, landing a series of high-impact strikes that leave them reeling. The crowd is on their feet as Shotzi seizes control of the match, her determination and grit on full display. Shotzi's momentum pays off as she scores a near fall, sending a shockwave through the arena. However, Natalya kicks out of the pin at the last second, refusing to give up. Undeterred, Natalya immediately brings the fight to Shotzi, locking her in a sharpshooter in a bid to wear her down. But just as it seems like Natalya is about to take control, Stratton intervenes, breaking up the submission attempt and sending Natalya crashing to the mat. Stratton seizes the opportunity, taking control of the match and unleashing a flurry of strikes on both Natalya and Shotzi. She's dominating the competition, her athleticism and agility allowing her to outmaneuver her opponents at every turn. Stratton nails a picture-perfect corkscrew Stratton bomb on Shotzi. The crowd erupts as Stratton covers Shotzi.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the Buff Barbie, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton emerges victorious, her poise and determination paying off as she outmaneuvers Natalya and Shotzi to secure a hard-fought win and advance to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. With this crucial triumph, Stratton moves one step closer to realizing her dream of claiming the Queen of the Ring crown, her confidence and momentum building as she progresses through the competition.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, representing Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar makes his way to the ring, exuding confidence and focus as he prepares to face off against Andrade in a crucial tune-up match ahead of his highly anticipated European Championship opportunity. With the momentum of pinning champion Trick Williams just 2 weeks ago still fueling his ambitions, Escobar is determined to fine-tune his skills and prove himself as a worthy title contender. The crowd acknowledges the arrival of the driven challenger, who is poised to take on Andrade and make a statement in his final test before vying for the European Championship.
And his opponent. From Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is El Dolo, Andrade.
Andrade emerges with a determined stride, his intense gaze fixed on the ring as he seeks to rebound from a disappointing loss in the King of the Ring triple threat qualification match. Looking to get back on track and reassert his claim to a title opportunity, Andrade sets his sights on Santos Escobar, the #1 contender to the European Championship. The crowd acknowledges the arrival of the focused and driven Andrade, who is poised to take on Escobar and prove himself worthy of a championship shot. The bell rings and the highly anticipated showdown between Santos Escobar and Andrade is underway. And it's clear from the opening bell that this is going to be a tightly contested match. Both men are evenly matched, with a deep desire to emerge victorious and prove their superiority. Santos Escobar comes out strong, eager to showcase himself and prove that he is worthy of the European Championship. Escobar's confidence and determination are evident in his aggressive approach as he takes the fight to Andrade and forces him onto the back foot. Andrade, however, is not to be underestimated, and he refuses to back down from the challenge posed by Escobar. Andrade begins to fight his way back into contention, using his quickness and agility to evade Escobar's attacks and launch a series of swift counterattacks. Despite Andrade's best efforts, Escobar eventually seizes back control of the match, his superior strength and power allowing him to overwhelm his opponent. Escobar sets out to punish Andrade, unleashing a flurry of attacks designed to break his opponent's spirit and will to continue. The match hangs precariously in the balance as Escobar continues to push the pace and dictate the action. Andrade is on the back foot, struggling to cope with the relentless pressure being applied by Escobar. The question on everyone's mind is whether Andrade can find a way to turn the tide and mount a comeback, or if Escobar will prove too strong and emerge victorious. In a shocking turn of events, Trick Williams' entrance music suddenly blares to life, and the charismatic superstar emerges at ringside, causing a significant distraction that momentarily throws Santos Escobar off his game. Seizing the opportunity, Andrade capitalizes on the disruption, catching Escobar off guard and turning the tables in his favor. With Escobar struggling to regain his composure, Andrade senses his opportunity to deliver the finishing blow. Andrade's confidence grows with each passing moment as he expertly wears down Escobar with a series of precise and punishing attacks. Andrade delivers a devastating hammerlock DDT, sending Escobar crashing to the mat. The crowd erupts as Andrade goes for the pin.
Here is your winner via pinfall, El Dolo, Andrade.
Andrade capitalizes on the distraction caused by Trick Williams' presence at ringside, catching Santos Escobar off guard and securing a crucial victory that revitalizes his own championship aspirations. With Escobar's focus compromised by the looming presence of the European champion, Andrade proves opportunistic and ruthless, snatching a win that throws a wrench into Escobar's title preparations.
The following King of the Ring triple threat qualification match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, representing the Hurt Business, he is the Nigerian giant, Omos.
The towering Omos emerges, his imposing figure commanding attention as he makes his highly anticipated return to the ring after a lengthy absence due to injury. Having last been seen at SummerSlam, where he dominated Bobby Lashley in a loser leaves the company match, Omos is now focused on re-establishing himself as a dominant force in the WWE. With his sights set on the prestigious King of the Ring crown, Omos is poised to make a statement and reclaim his position in the spotlight, sending a daunting message to his opponents, Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman.
Introducing the second competitor. From the Mist of Samoa, weighing in at 300 pounds, representing the Bloodline, he is the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu emerges with a fierce intensity, his rugged demeanor and battle-hardened physique commanding respect as he prepares to face Omos and Braun Strowman in a high-stakes King of the Ring qualification match. With Solo Sikoa's bid for the undisputed WWE Championship falling short, the pressure is now on Fatu to step up and finish the job, spearheading the Bloodline's quest for supremacy and dethroning Cody Rhodes. A victory in the King of the Ring tournament would be a crucial step towards achieving that goal and solidifying Fatu's position as a dominant force in the WWE.
And their opponent. From Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 335 pounds, he is the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman storms onto the scene, his monstrous frame and intimidating presence sending a jolt of electricity through the crowd as he prepares to clash with Omos and Jacob Fatu in a colossal King of the Ring qualification match. Eager to put his recent setback against Dragon Lee firmly in the rearview mirror, Strowman is laser-focused on claiming the King of the Ring crown and reasserting his dominance in the WWE. As the three gargantuan superstars prepare to collide, the biggest concern may be the structural integrity of the ring itself, which will be pushed to its limits by the sheer weight and force of these three giants. The bell rings, and the King of the Ring qualification match is off to a thunderous start, with Omos asserting his dominance from the opening bell. The towering giant is using his incredible strength to overwhelm both Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman, sending them crashing to the mat with ease. Omos' power is undeniable, and he's looking every bit the favorite to advance to the next round. However, Braun Strowman is not one to be underestimated, and he's slowly but surely beginning to roar back into action. The monster among men is fighting back with a series of crushing blows, taking the fight to both Omos and Fatu. Strowman's momentum is building, and he's starting to take control of the match. Just when it seems like Strowman is about to take a decisive advantage, Jacob Fatu refuses to stay down, using his incredible agility to take down both Omos and Strowman. Fatu's quickness and athleticism are allowing him to dodge and weave around his opponent's attacks, and he's starting to gain some traction in the match. Fatu's determination is admirable, and he's not going to go down without a fight. Omos, however, is not to be denied, and he's slowly but surely beginning to seize back control of the match. The Giant is using his incredible strength to dominate both Fatu and Strowman, sending them crashing to the mat with ease. Omos' power is simply overwhelming, and he's looking like the man to beat in this matchup. In a stunning turn of events, Jacob Fatu manages to catch Omos off guard, nailing a perfectly executed Samoan drop and goes for the pin, but Omos kicks out at the last second. As the match wears on, the intensity only continues to build, with all three competitors trading blows in a tightly contested and hard-hitting matchup. The action is back and forth, with each man refusing to give an inch, and the crowd is on the edge of their seats, sensing that the outcome is still very much up in the air. Braun Strowman is starting to assert his dominance, using his incredible power to overwhelm both Jacob Fatu and Omos. The monster among men is taking control of the match, unleashing a flurry of crushing blows that leave both opponents reeling. Strowman hoists Fatu up over his shoulder, nailing the running power slam and goes for the pin. Omos breaks up the pin at the last second, sending Strowman into a rage. Omos tries to capitalize on the momentum, nailing Fatu with a thunderous two-handed chokeslam. But Strowman is having none of it, striking Omos with a vicious blow, nailing Omos with the running power slam, and going for the pin.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman emerges victorious, his brute strength and unbridled power proving too much for Omos and Jacob Fatu to handle as he secures a hard-fought win and advances to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the United States champion, the megastar, LA Knight.
LA Knight makes his way to the ring, his signature swagger and confidence radiating throughout the arena as he prepares to take on Grayson Waller in a highly personal and anticipated showdown. Seeking revenge for the recent betrayal, Knight is fueled by a burning desire to get his hands on Waller, who played a pivotal role in Austin Theory's victory over him by providing a steel chair assist. With a score to settle and his pride on the line, Knight is ready to unleash his fury on Waller and prove that he won't be intimidated by the actions of A-Town Down Under.
And his opponent. From Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 207 pounds, representing A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller makes a confident entrance, his charismatic persona on full display as he prepares to face LA Knight in a crucial matchup that could have significant implications for his future. With the bond between himself and Austin Theory showing signs of strain, Waller is eager to prove his individual worth and demonstrate that he's more than just the other half of A-Town Down Under. A victory tonight could earn Waller a coveted title opportunity, allowing him to outshine his partner and establish himself as a top singles competitor in the WWE. The bell rings and the showdown between LA Knight and Grayson Waller is underway, and it's clear from the opening bell that this is going to be a closely contested match. Waller comes out strong, bringing the fight to the United States champion and making it clear that he's determined to prove himself as a worthy contender for the title. Waller's aggressive approach catches Knight off guard, and he's forced to play defense in the early going. Knight, however, is not to be underestimated, and he begins to show his championship mettle, using his experience and ring savvy to weather the storm and start to mount a comeback. The crowd is fully invested in the match, sensing that they're witnessing a real barn burner. Waller, despite being on the receiving end of some punishing attacks, refuses to stay down, fighting back with every ounce of strength he possesses. The momentum shifts back and forth, with neither man able to gain a clear advantage. The tension builds as the crowd senses that the match is reaching a critical juncture. Waller's determination and grit have allowed him to hang with the champion, but Knight's experience and skill have kept him in the hunt. Despite Waller's best efforts, Knight begins to mount a comeback, using his experience and ring savvy to wear down his opponent and take control of the match. Knight's confidence grows with each passing moment as he expertly breaks down Waller's defenses and sets him up for the finishing blow. In a thrilling turn of events, Knight nails the BFT, sending Waller crashing to the mat, and he goes for the pin. However, in a shocking twist, Waller somehow manages to kick out of the pin. Undeterred by Waller's unexpected resilience, Knight continues to break him down, determined to emerge victorious. Knight's relentless pressure eventually pays off as he nails another BFT.
Here is your winner via pinfall, the megastar, LA Knight.
LA Knight's hard-fought victory over Grayson Waller is immediately soured as his celebration is brutally cut short by a vicious sneak attack from Austin Theory. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video.